Hello everyone, and welcome to another installment of Vely's vlog. Now, due to my whacked out schedule from work this week, I'm not going to have a lot of time to record this because I have the opportunity to get into a lot of Forge Tower runs, which I'm going to try to do because I want my clear. For the uninitiated just joining us, Forge Tower is the new 48-man dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV, a game I play, which you might have assumed based off of the way I look. It is, well, I wouldn't say it's hard. I think the actual logistics of the dungeon are harder than actually doing said dungeon. Though, because it is, quote, unquote, savage content, there are mechanics that unfortunately kill everyone. It only takes one person to kill the entire group, which makes it hard to actually beat the whole thing. That plus I need to do my weeklies. That plus I'm hungry. So I guess today I'll talk about Meteor, since I don't really get to talk about that much. Don't worry, this vlog will be spoiler-free. So I finished Squid Game Season 3 recently, which in my opinion, it's really weird that they call it Season 3 and not just Season 2 Part 2. 'Cause I know Netflix recently has been doing this thing where they don't release all the episodes at once like they normally do, and instead release part of a season on one day and then part of the season on another day, and so on and so forth. But the way that Season 2 and 3 connect to each other, it could really all have just been one whole season versus just having it as Season 2 and 3. And that's another thing. Back in the day, shows used to be like 12 or 13 episodes for a season, and that made sense because we have 4 seasons in a year, and that's roughly 12 or 13 weeks. But TV now is just like all over the place. Shows could have 6 or 9 or 8 or 12, or however many episodes. So instead of just having some nice standard where you could expect a show to be a certain length, everything is just all over the place. Which I guess has its good and bad. But I don't know, man. Anyway, going off on a tangent, but Squid Game Season 3 was okay. It ends exactly how you would expect it to end. No grand twist or surprising plot developments. Its message about human nature is pretty clear. I also watched Kpop Demon Hunters recently. It was very good. Clean animation, good music. Story was pretty predictable, but maybe I'm just saying that because all stories are pretty predictable for me. I'd recommend it though. Good fun movie. I really need to get back in the groove of watching more movies. I can't really say movies are my hobby if I'm not watching them after all. The problem is all these streaming sites. And I know this is a topic that's been talked about again and again, what with the rising cost of subscriptions, and the increase in subscription services, and everyone jumping on that bandwagon of trying to make money off of your average consumer. But everything is just so expensive now, and all these corporations are just trying to squeeze more and more money out of people because they need to show an increase in profits for their shareholders. Could it's not enough to make the same billions of dollars you made last year? No, we have to make trillions of dollars this year, because heaven forbid the shareholders lose any value whatsoever. And I say this as someone who does own shares in the stock market. Does that make me a hypocrite? I have no idea. We all have to do what we can to make it by in this world, and the world stage isn't making that easy. So I get it. Disenfranchise yours, I get it. But you know what? You don't have to be alone in this. I've recently been promoting my new community, where a bunch of people can get together, chat, vibe, play games, and just forget about the troubles of the outside world. If that sounds intriguing to you at all, why don't you come check this out? Discord link in the description below. As for me, well, I'm still throwing myself mercilessly at the Forked Tower. I finally made it to Boss 4, the final hurdle. Whether or not I get my clear is another matter entirely, but at least I feel renewed hope having passed through Boss 2 and 3. But I guess that's all for this week. As always, if you liked what you heard, consider giving me a like and a subscribe. If you're looking for more Vely, my socials are down below in the description, and I stream on Twitch. See you next week.